Hi. So this is one of those times where something happens that is just so real, just really. This is kind of even worse than the CNET article. I'm not even really sure what to say here. So this is an article about the ridiculous profit made from replacing cracked smartphone screens. And the idea behind the article is that there's a lot of profit in the business of replacing screens. And at the end of it, he says, "How much money have you wasted or spent on replacement screens for your smartphone?" And you can tell that there is this kind of snark in there from somebody who really doesn't value it. And one of the points in this article that I guess makes me just really irritated at the tech press and the press in general is that journalism has really gone away in the past 5 to 10 years. So the idea that I'm reading an article from somebody that did more than 30 seconds of research, that's something that we used to come to expect from journalism. But nowadays, that's not something we can expect from journalism. And I'm going to show you why it is right now. So, are you ready? While the cost of the glass isn't broken out in this teardown analysis, informed estimates put the glass at roughly $10. You can buy replacement glass online for $10.95. So he's talking about when you crack your screen, you can buy a replacement glass to the glass on your screen for $10.95. Now, before I go over to the link recommended here, because the entire repair industry across the world is going to collectively let out the largest belly laugh when I show you what that is. For those of you who are not well informed, there's the glass that you touch with your finger that's directly on the phone, the part that actually registers your touch. There's that part. Then there's the LCD screen behind it. And there's also the screen protectors that you can buy that cost $10. These are all separate things. So some phones now have a piece of glass that doesn't register touch that's separate from the screen. Some phones have a glass in the front that is the touch screen. But the whole idea here is that there is a difference between the glass that's on your screen when you buy the phone and a screen protector that you buy online. Now, that being said, he's talking about the cost of the glass when you break your phone, and when I click here, you can buy replacement glass online for $10.95. It links me to a screen protector. A fucking screen protector. This journalist is so misinformed. He put so little effort into this disgustingly misinformed, ignorant piece of shit of an article that he cannot even differentiate between the glass that's used in a phone screen and a tempered glass screen protector. He's implying that this screen protector is the thing that we are using. So when an independent repair store or an Apple store or Samsung replaces the screen on your phone, he's suggesting that that can be done with what you see over here, a screen protector. This is the link that's given. And this is why the tech press is a joke. This is why journalism in general has been becoming a serious joke. It's because individuals like the one who wrote this article there's no effort made whatsoever to provide content that was actually researched. And it's not a surprise when it says Matt Asai is a veteran technology columnist who has written for CNET, because as I showed you in the previous video that I did, CNET recently did an article where they were suggesting that not jerry-rig everything, not experienced repair people. He was suggesting that the average person with a pry tool and a suction cup would be able to do glass-only refurbishing on an iPhone 6. And again, I'm not talking about when you have machines and Oka or Loka or delaminating machines or any of that stuff, or the stuff you need to get rid of the bubbles. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody straight up saying that glass-only screen replacement is possible on these modern smartphones with a suction cup and a pry tool. That's the kind of ignorance that CNET allowed to be out for 15 months until I published the same video 2 times, and the internet backlash at the ignorance caused them to finally update the article. And it's not that I want to be part of this outrage culture. It's not like I don't want to be part of this whole, drama alert effect of sending a bunch of angry people over to a page and hoping they spread hate. I don't want people to start spreading a lot of outward hate towards a specific person. I don't want to see ad hominem attacks, but it really does disappoint me when I see this passed as journalism. And, it's something that I talked about when I had 1,000 subscribers. It's something I talked about at 10,000. It's something I'm going to talk about at 185,000. And it's probably something I'm going to continue to talk about as I see it. Because this again, is a complete and utter travesty that this ever made it to a legitimate website. And I would even go so far as to suggest that this is not a legitimate website based on the fact that this person literally said in print, and there's a reason I'm doing a screen capture because you bet that this probably changed, is that it says, you know, get informed estimates put the glass at $10 and you can buy replacement glass online for $10.95. This individual is also making no reference to the fact that when you get a screen replacement done at Apple, and by the way, I'm actually going to defend Apple here. I'm going to defend Apple when it comes to this, because regardless of what I disagree with schematics, with right to repair, with how they deal with independent repair shops, I will defend when defense is due. Apple is, especially with the iPhone 6s, what they're doing is they incorporate the LCD screen, the touch screen, the glass, and even the touch IC circuitry into the screen. So it's more than just a piece of glass. When you get that phone replaced in the store, they're not doing a glass-only repair. And I would venture to argue that even when they take that old screen back, I would venture to argue that they're probably not, again, I can't say for sure, I'm not going to say for certain because I haven't done the research, but I would venture to say that they're not doing glass-only repairs inside the store, and that they're not doing glass-only repairs for the end consumer. So when he says it's only $10, that's not what they're using in the store at all. But again, that's not, why include that in the article when it takes away from the point in the title? And it's just really disappointing to see stuff like this get passed off as journalism. It makes everybody look bad because everybody's going to paint everybody in tech with the same brush as what they see, just one person, misinformed person say. And it's just kind of sad.